Hey everybody, how's it going? So I've been going through my stash since it's been the end of Metamorph. I've just been trying to clean it up a little bit. And I thought I'd show you guys some of the stuff I've kind of collected over time. I think the oldest character I have on this account is about 2,000 days old. So that puts it right around the getting close to 7 year mark. So let's hop in and take a look at what's in my stash. So I think I'm gonna do it in order from last stash tab to the first being currency and all that stuff. If you guys really don't want to look at all the items and everything like that, completely understand. You can go ahead and kind of skip to the end of the video where you'll be able to see the currency stash, which isn't really that impressive. So tabs at the very back of my stash, you can see I have a lot of tabs, a lot of remove only. I try to clean it up. I don't usually remove the items from the remove only because they kind of, it's basically like free tabs, so it's not much point in removing them. I just try to order them as best I can whenever I think about it. So we got some flasks. Literally going to be every single type of flask roll you could think of in here. None of these are kept for a reason. You'll see one labeled surgeon flasks. So basically this is the legacy surgeon's flask, which charges 1 charge every time you deal a critical strike. Random 6 sockets, no real reason. Like I said, this account's really old, so some of this stuff will make no sense. Got some 6 links, decently rolled Valor Gallia. Obviously, also legacy rolls. 6 link staff, 6 link Harbinger bow. Nothing fancy here, just random 6 links. We got some legacy items. So there's a little Cloak of Defiance I have. I just happened to slam it once. Got +1 socket gems. This was long before, like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I had this for quite a few years. Obviously, it's legacy, but old legacy Queen of the Forest, 2700 evasion. Big crit multi Abyssus. Quantity crit strike. Great Wolf Talisman. Rolls suck. Yeah, just a bunch of legacy gear that I noticed that I had. This is quantity gear, so that's kind of cool. With somewhat decent rolls, really. So pretty neat. Searing Touch on Alarm Staff, level 18 requirement. 8% energy from within. Big Boy Series Promise, 24% fizz gain. And then the old school Call to Brotherhood gave the full 50% conversion. Also got another quantity gold amulet. Okay rolls. Bunch of level gems. Don't need to go through that. Level gems. So that's back when you had to pick up every single gem basically, because you couldn't just buy them from the vendor. So you never knew what was going to be like valuable. Decent roll of shields. So this is just offer tabs, so I'm assuming it's just a bunch of random decent stuff. 50% increased damage. Pretty nice. Good shock chance. Decent life. If I remember, I think I found that solo self found, if I recall. 440 titanium shield. So this is just going to be a bunch of good rolled stuff. I don't think I'm going to go through every individual item. You could always look up my account, which is Gamer Blair. You can always look up my account if you're curious to what exactly is in my stash. Some more offer tabs, random stuff, enlightens. Hits can't be evaded, Vag and Dagger. Bunch of cool stuff. More offer, nothing really that great, I don't think. Who knows? Legacy Bisco's collar. Pretty crappy rolls. Old school maps. Quant gems. Again, there's going to be tons of gems. Level 20 quality ones. Zeri stuff. So I think there was one league where I was just running Zeri a lot. Back when Zeri was still profitable. Bunch of leather belts that I never got around to actually chancing. I think these were probably from like quite a while ago. I don't pick up leather belts anymore. Unique maps. All found before there was a unique stash tab. Bunch more uniques. Nothing special. Bunch of flasks. Unique weapons. Again, I don't really know what's in here. There may be some legacy stuff. I don't think. Normally, I keep legacy things in a separate tab. But I guess you never know. 786. Yeah, it's not legacy. Some boots. Belts. Bunch of jewelry. Back when Ventors were super common. 9% increased quant. Not bad. Tons of stuff. Stormfire. I love the look of that ring. Just looks cool overall. Bunch of helmets. Now a lot of these, like, I remember making this tab. Alpha House and stuff used to be worth money. Not anymore. Hopefully they bring them back to their former glory. Random uniques. None of these uniques are probably very good. I just have tabs and tabs and tabs of uniques because I used to be a chronic hoarder back when I started the game. You never knew what you wanted to use. You never knew the value of things. So you just kept everything. So I had a ton of things. 10% increased quant, 10% increased rarity. Pretty good Ventors. Again, just more uniques. Some non-uniques apparently. Who knows? Random bad uniques. If you guys notice something that seems valuable that I'm just kind of blasting past, just give me a heads up in the comments. Sometimes it's pretty easy to skip over stuff when there's this many tabs. Tons of uniques. Not going through all these. That's for sure. Look at all these tabs, like, it's all orange. Definitely have a problem. World's crest looks cool too. That's actually a legacy pyre, I'm pretty sure. Cold damage, yeah, full conversion. So that's kind of cool. Forgot I can use the left and right arrows. I'm just gonna start doing that. Nothing I want to look at here. Avoid being shocked on the tabula. Okay. Nothing special. And we're coming out of the uniques now, thankfully. Although that's a lie. Coming out of the uniques that are like marked unique. There's gonna be tons of uniques though. I have pure talent. A couple 6 links just floating around. There's actually currency in this. Don't know what that's all about. Must have been like a dump tab or something. Not really too sure. There's a net in here, so assuming this tab is from bestiary. Although it's not remove only, so although I might have moved it out of bestiary and just kind of dumped it in here. Talismans. I don't think any of those talismans are good. More gems. This jewels. Jewels. So yeah, I definitely used to be quite the hoarder when it came to all this gear. Mainly because you didn't really, at least I didn't, know how to price stuff very well. And with jewels, you just never know. Like, I don't know how many 1 Exalt jewels I've sold just by throwing it in a 1x dump tab. It's actually one of my better money makers during the first week or 2 of a league. Prophecies, nothing good here, I don't think. So I got some old school maps. It's pretty cool. I'll pretty much never upgrade these. I'm gonna always keep these forever. More maps. What did we ever do without a map tab? This tab pretty much has all the different maps, almost, except for the newer age ones. Around Breach League. More old school maps. Just tons and tons of maps. I'm so glad that they came out with the map tab. Red maps. Must have been popping off. I think this was Breach. This was... Yeah. I'm almost sure it was Breach. Or no. Was it Legacy that had these circle ones? Might have been Legacy too. Can't remember which league I went hard on. Might have been Legacy. Yeah, I think it was Legacy. Because you got these league stones here. A bunch of Nemesis ones. This is mainly for back in the day where you were running red sextants with unique monsters drop currency items. Like fully decked out Shore, I think. With Ghost Buster. I think that's what I was doing. Really, really fun though. Yeah, look at this. Oh, vaults as well, yeah. Tons more maps. Pretty cool. Just ran at my level 84 stuff. Nothing special there. Unique rings, more item level 84. Another good way to make 5 or 6 chaos to sell if you can get there fast enough. Breach rings, we all know that those never roll well, so I don't even know why I bothered picking them up. There's literally nothing in this tab. Huh. More jewels, shaper stuff, foil, so that's Legacy League as well. These are all the foiled items that I opened, all the legacy items. Goldworm. So I wasn't lucky at all during this league as far as my foils go, but my girlfriend, within like 4 of them, she found a legacy Shavs and a legacy Taste of Hate. She made like 180 exalts with like I think it was like a 10 exalt investment or something. I can't quite remember how much the stones were going for, but it's just insane. Elder stuff, rings, random rings. I'm sure we all have those random ring tabs. More league stones. I hope they bring back a league similar to this. It was actually a ton of fun. I got this labeled dollars. None of this is probably worth anything. It's probably from a time where I didn't really understand the game. Buyout 2 chaos, okay. More random jewels. A lot of random stuff. Priced at 1 exalt, so I'm assuming this is just a 1 exalt dump tab. I do this a lot to make currency. It works really well. You never know what people will pay for certain things. 5.5 exalts. Look at that. 6 white socket impulses. Pretty neat. So map tab was out. Another 1 exalt dump tab here. I doubt there's anything that's actually worth 1 exalt in here, but who knows. We got a fishing rod. Corrupted, of course. More league stones. There's an item quantity, support. Actually, yeah, I think that's like the most expensive thing that I found from Legacy was an item quantity support. So, well, it could sell for like around 20 exalts or something like that during that league. I just used it though. I didn't bother selling it. Yeah. Nothing fancy here. Another sell tab. More uniques, basically. High item level stuff. So yeah, nothing too exciting here. We got some more currency. Might have accidentally dumped. I do that sometimes. So used to just go into the currency tab and control clicking. Can't remember what build this was for. Maybe a righteous fire or something. No, it wouldn't be a righteous fire. Call of Brotherhood and stuff. No idea what build this was. Maybe some kind of blade vortex, explodey build, who knows. More maps, cheap uniques. Another dump tab. Unique tab. I'm not going to go through this. I don't think there's anything good in there. I usually sell everything good or it's going to be on the character. I don't delete my characters. I just buy new character slots, so a lot of times all my good stuff is actually on the characters themselves. None of those prophecies are good, I wouldn't say. Dollar bills, apparently. +2 socket AoE. Big life. Charge, putrid cloister. Couple charge breach stones, timeless stuff, so nothing crazy. The old void batteries. I think I was just flipping void batteries, to be honest. Buying them at like a little under 2 exalts. This was last league. The Lone Blight map. Nothing fancy. How close are we getting here? We're getting there. A few more tabs to go. I'm gonna go a little quicker. Again, bunch of random stuff. +2 socket AoE. Who knows? Bunch of life jewels. Nothing crazy. So again, this is an account. It's been around tons of time. This character was created almost 2,000 days ago. So, and I can't remember. I'm almost sure there was a character I had before this one that I deleted, but I could be wrong. This might be my oldest character. Getting into boss things, so yeah. Should be pretty much done the tour here. Yeah, catalysts, cell, maps, rings. Another another dump tab from last league. Alright, so here we go. There's all the essences that I've acquired over time. In some leagues, I didn't bother picking these up, so that's why there's kind of a lack of them. And then in other leagues, like crafting leagues, I used a ton of them. This is what ended up being left over. Div cards. These are full stacks, so I don't know if I have anything good here. I'm going to quickly scroll through. You guys can slow it down if you want. I got like 3 tabulas there. Jack in the Box. I'm going to turn in anything that could be a headhunter just for kicks. And the currency as well. We'll do currency. We'll do the Jack in the Box. Kind of going slow, just seeing if there's any other ones that could potentially be a headhunter just for the kicks. Where is... Yeah, there, the wretch. So we got a bunch of the wretch to turn in. So we'll do those at the end. So I'll just go to owned for a second, see if I have any headhunter stuff. We have one doctor card, it looks like. I don't think I have any mirror stuff. No mirror things. There's a fragment tab. Tons of fragments. Don't even know what to do with them all. I'm sure I'll never use these, to be honest. I don't ever play standard, so they'll just sit here and rot away. Secondary currency tab. Lots of wisdom scrolls. 5,000. So 7,000 here. Got another 5,000. Next tab. Decent biscos. And there's the main one. So I only have one headhunter. I don't usually keep headhunters. A lot of times I just use them for a bit and then sell them, try to make cool builds. So I do only have one headhunter on standard, and I typically sell them off before the league swap. And other than that, 81 exalts, 2000 chaos. I don't have a ton of currency, what you might think for an account that's like 7 years old. But a lot of the reason for that is I do like re-rolling a lot, so I typically don't hold on to currency. I usually spend it fairly quickly during the league. But yeah, so that's what my stash tab looks like for my standard account, or sorry, for my like in standard league. So I'm gonna turn in these cards now. See if we get a meme headhunter, so I can ruin all my luck before the next league. It's actually fairly rare in Gluttony, huh? There's nothing there. Get a Craighead. And there we go. So no headhunter. Let's see if we get the 5 exalt meme here. And we do not.
See you soon.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. I may do another video on going through each individual character, but I don't think that's going to be at this time. Maybe I'll do that after the next league, just for something to do. I'll probably go through my solo cell phone stash at some point as well, since that's also, it's decent for solo cell phone, I think anyway. And maybe I'll go through my hardcore stash, although that's not quite as decent because I don't play hardcore too much. But yeah, we'll see. If you guys made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it. And if you could drop me a sub and a like, that would be awesome, because I am just starting out on YouTube and every little bit helps. So I definitely appreciate it. Thanks again for stopping by, and hope to see you in the next video. See you later.